This week's theme is looking back to move forward.
Let's head to Serena to see what she has to say about it.
Looking back to move forward is a critical part of life as it highlights the changes that's been made and will be made in the future. How often do you take time to reflect on your past? In order to learn and grow, we must be aware of how previous experiences impact us. Let's hear from Ms. Schmidt about how her reflections improved her life.
Okay, so when I graduated from Ben Davis High School in 1983, I thought I knew what I wanted to do with my life. And I started out as a nursing major and realized after 2 years that that was not the path that I wanted to take. It wasn't fulfilling and I didn't enjoy it. And at this point, I'd been in school 4 years, and so an advisor shared, well, why don't you use your science credits, because I had many science credits, and she suggested biology, which I've always loved biology. I was a biology student at Ben Davis, and I loved it. And so I became a bio major, and through that experience, I realized that I loved science. Like, it solidified.
We've all been through many things in our lives, but what's most important is how we move forward. Take some time out of your day to reflect on how far you've come. This has been Serena Adeniran, BDTV.
Wow, it feels so nostalgic in here. Have you guys ever found yourself feeling nostalgic? You remember those shows that made us laugh, cry, and dream big? From animated classics like SpongeBob SquarePants and Proud Family to live-action favorites like Jessie and Ant Farm, these shows shaped our childhood and left impact on our hearts till this day. The characters became like friends, and the storylines taught us valuable lessons about friendship, courage, and growing up. Even now, the theme songs can take us back to memory lane. As we reflect on these shows, let's celebrate the nostalgia they bring and the memories they created. Let's keep the magic of those moments alive in our hearts. Marlia Constant, BDTV.
When we all finally came up to headquarters.
That was like 30 seconds ago, nostalgia.
Yeah, those were the days.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Kylan. This is Jayla, and today we're going to be playing a game for you called Snowman.
Let's go. In the game Snowman, one person will think of a word for their partner to guess. The more wrong letters you guess, the closer you get to losing.
H.
Nope.
N. S.
What? Kylan.
Yeah, it fell.
Mistake.
The guess mistake.
Why? You literally wrote the whole word out. A.
No. No.
W.
Yes. O? Oh. What's the word?
I think it's growth.
Oh, you got it.
I had a lot of fun.
I had fun too, but I couldn't guess the last word.
Yeah, I'm better than you.
You're not better.
This is Jayla Oliver,
Kylie Higgins.
BD.
Going to a big school like Ben Davis, you meet a new person every day who can leave an impact on your life. Let's go ask some of our giants who the most impactful person on their life is.
The most influential person in my life is my dad, because he's very determined and he don't take no for an answer.
The most influential person in my life is my grandma Candy, and I say that because she's always so kind to others and she tells me how to treat people how I would like to be treated. It was so great to hear from some of our giants. The most impactful person in my life is my papa because he's so strong. Hannah Waltimer, BDTV.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another segment of Weekly Weather from BDTV. This week, we got another roller coaster ride of weather that Indy continues to give us. The weather is going to continue to be pretty chilly, with our lows dipping down from the mid-30s, going down to 29 degrees later in the week. But it won't be all cold and gloomy, with this week also showing us some brighter temperatures during the daytime, with highs ranging in the mid-50s in the beginning of the week to mid-40s later in the week. With temperatures bouncing back and forth like this, it is vital to keep a hat and jacket with you at all times. We also are expecting some rain with an 80% chance of precipitation this weekend, so have that umbrella handy. Snow is also expected to hit later on in the week with a 30% chance of snowfall on Thursday. So don't freeze, Giants. As for the rest of the week, not too much sun will be shown with it being cloudy most of the time. This was Delbert Throughout the Third with your weekly forecast, BDTV.
Thanks, Delbert. It looks like it's going to be a cold and wet week.
Now, let's head to Gazelle with the latest here at BD.
1 in 5 is a program that we are bringing to Ben Davis High School. It is a peer mentoring program focusing mostly on mental health issues more so than conflict resolution, where it is meant to be students who have been through something somewhat maybe traumatizing in their life, or even just have struggled with mental health, but have found ways to combat that. And have found ways to get through that. And so they are going to help other students who are maybe going through some similar issues to help them with strategies as well.
If you are interested in joining 1 in 5, please contact Mr. Burton, Ms. Stefanoff, or Ms. Garrett for more information. Remember to stay positive. Grisel Salinas, BDTV. You shouldn't have drunk and drive. Why did you do that? We're all dead now. You made a mistake. You shouldn't have drunk and drive.
Since 2022, there's been 42,514 deaths caused by traffic accidents.
Today we're going to be interviewing people about college prep.
A way I'm preparing for college is I'm looking into certain colleges I want to go to and asking my mom's friends about like how they prepared for college and how they got ready for it and everything.
I've been making spreadsheets for different colleges I want to go to and scholarships that would work with those. I've also been studying for the SAT for a couple months now.
Brooklyn Wagner, BDTV.
People all over the world have been fighting for change in what they believed in. Protests all over the world are still happening to this day, whether you believe in their cause or not.
Ever since 1848, women all over the world have been fighting for the rights to their bodies and equal rights and jobs. Racial inequality has been protested as early as the 1950s, a prime example being Rosa Parks and Jane Meredith. Ever since 1849, immigration has been a heavy topic and wildly protested in America in fear of losing their jobs, houses, and families. LGBTQ protests have started as early as June 28, 1969, where they protested at the Stonewall Inn, and to this day they are still fighting for their rights. If you plan to go out to protest, please be safe and make sure you're fighting for what you believe in. Natalie Chandler, BDTV.
Hey Giants, let's take a look into our upcoming week for our home events. Our school magazine, Giants Visions, is now accepting all types of art pieces, poetry, short stories, artwork, photography, creative writing, and music. All submissions should be sent to Mr. Hayes. The Area 31 Career Center will be doing their part in participating in the Valentine's for Vets program. All cards will be sent to nursing homes and veteran organizations. All cards need to be in by February 6th and dropped off at J102 in the Career Center. Our own BDMC-JROTC will be hosting our annual drill meet this Saturday starting at 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Schools from across the Midwest will be coming out to compete. Come out and cheer for our BDMC-JROTC. That is all for your weekly community calendar. Caleb Scott, BDTV.
This is Should Have Been Records. What's your name?
JD on that block.
Go.
All right, look, guys. I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive that Daytona and I tinted the windows. Not even on my shadow. I got on that Hardy. She got on.
Man, get him out of here! What are you clapping for? Get him out of here!
Yo.
I mean, what are we talking about? Next. Do I have to tell you to get him out of here? Right here. Oh. And don't come back either. You mess this one up, you firing like the last one, you hear me? What's your name?
Dill and Pickle.
All right, then go. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Sign these papers, man. Pick it up. Come sign these papers, man. 360 deal, y'all never getting out. Lifetime, sign it.
Yes, sir.
Next. All right, go. I mean, what are you waiting on? Get him out of here. You're fired, man. Do I have to tell you that? I mean, do I have to tell you how to do your job, man? Like, give me this. You ain't no killer, man. You ain't no, get out.
Those are some awesome talents.
I know, right? Have you ever wondered what Ben Davis was like in the past?
Sure. Let's take a look from Xavier.
To move towards the future, you have to look to the past. So let's learn about the history of Ben Davis. Ben Davis High School was first established in 1892 as a two-story building on the corner of Emma Hodge and Forsha Free Gravel Road. Then, in 1914, it was torn down to build what was formerly known as Wayne Township High School, but is now known as Ben Davis University High School. Finally, in 1965, our current multi-million-dollar school was opened, with renovations happening in 1984 and current renovations going on. Over the years, Ben Davis has become significantly more diverse. What was once a predominantly homogeneous school now has an 81% minority rate. This change reflects the growing multicultural nature of our community, bringing new perspectives and cultural richness to our community. Our school has built a strong legacy of excellence, so let's continue to make an amazing history. This has been Xavier Dowdy, BDTV.
Two weeks ago, a few of us from BDTV were allowed to explore and record the main construction site. The plan is for this phase of construction to be finished over the summer, which would allow for the new schedule adjustments to take place at the start of the new school year.
So some essential elements we wanted to go after with this renovation is, one, to open the cafeteria to be twice as big so we can go down to 3 lunches. As you guys know, as Ben Davis students, the 6-period overlap between 2 classes sometimes causes conflicts in our schedules that are challenging, right?
With the renovation, A Hall will no longer stop at T Hall, instead running the length of the cafeteria, allowing for more space during transitional periods. A new restroom is being added as well to make trips to lunch periods easier. Where the commons used to be located will now be entirely cafeteria space. Counselors and admins will now have a new space where the deans used to be located. These additions will also allow for a more secure, safer entrance. Effects of the renovations are being designed to make traversal and scheduling easier and allow for additional monitoring of the main entrance. It won't be long until next year's senior class is able to experience these changes and reap the benefits. Lucas Allison, BDTV.
Our wrestling team has made great preparation for the IHSAA sectionals tomorrow, so come out and support Giants. Our boys basketball team had a game this Wednesday versus Indy Metropolitan, taking away a 85-52 win, and they play Carmel at Carmel today. Our swimming team put up a great fight but ended up coming short against Mount Vernon and Lawrence North. They prepare for their individual sectionals next week. Our girls basketball team had a great game but ended up with a 44-31 loss. They play against Carmel today at home. This has been Fade with your weekly sports recap. Have a great day, Giants.
Hello, Giants. With the new year starting off from the new semester, the student athletes also have a new weight room.
The reason we moved the weight room around, we thought it gave us a better flow for some of the programming changes. It used to be that we had an upper-lower splits, and 2 days a week we would lift upper body, 2 days a week we would lift lower body. The room was split into an upper and lower half. Well, the programming changes, we now lift full body 3 days a week, and so we moved some of the equipment around to allow for a better flow of the room. That way we don't have too many people in one area.
And that'll be it. BDTV.
The mass media students have been hard at work creating their first stories as BDTV proteges.
What made me want to become a coach was before coaching, I played professional basketball for 9 years. And basketball is my love. It's a passion for me. So I always was told if you're passionate about something, it's not work. So I figured if I love basketball and I'm not going to play, why not teach it and give the knowledge and experience to the future? So I became a coach and stuck around that so I can help out the future. But Coach Benj came back and, from retiring and leaving Roncalli and took the head coaching job. And then I got a call. I was like, hey, the head coaching position is not open, but would you like to be my assistant? And if I'm going to be anywhere, I like to learn from the best. As y'all know, Coach Benj is one of the best coaches of all time. And Ben Davis is known for the girls basketball here. So I'd rather go under his wing and become great.
So my role on the coaching staff, so I took varsity assistant. So right now I'm helping up with varsity, but I'll also be sitting with JV. To mentor. I basically want to give these young ladies everything that I had and more. So when I was growing up, you know, sometimes you don't have that big sister or that mentor to look to, and so I just want to provide something that I know is necessary. I came back this year for the same reasons. I love basketball, I love to mentor, and so it's just right up my alley, and I'm enjoying every second of it. Honestly, I had an amazing time when I went to Ben Davis. Those were the best years of my life, and I wanted to be able to come back and continue that on with the rest of the teams. I'm very passionate about the youth, so I wanted to make sure I was able to represent and give them exactly what I got. Honestly, I came back this go around. I already coached at Ben Davis, but I am back. The reason why I decided to come back is for the same reasons, but also a big reason is my niece is here. It was important for me to be here with her and to guide all the rest of the young ladies in the right path. So that's why I decided to come back to high school basketball.
Oh shoot, Kobe coming, watch this.
Why would y'all do that, bro?
Bruh, stop being childish. I don't know what's going on at home.
Yeah, she's right. You don't know what he has going on at home.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Hey Kobe, I'm sorry for how I've been treating you. I realized it wasn't cool, and I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me.
You good, bro.
The California fires started because of warm temperatures and changed rainfall. This caused the vegetation in the area to dry up and make the fires last as long as they have. The fires have affected many people in the LA area, causing hundreds of people to lose their homes, properties, and families. Many people have had to flee California to escape from fires and to find new homes. Others don't have anywhere else to go since they lost everything they had. You can help these families who are struggling during these hard times by donating what you can to one of these organizations. Chris Tovar, BDTV.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to go to class chemistry. Oh.
And since y'all both wanted to be out of area and skip class, now y'all both got served detentions next week.
Oh my God.
See, unfortunately, this is what happens when you don't go to class.
For a better future, just go to class.
All this talk about the past, present, and future reminds me of a quote that I learned. The past is behind. Learn from it. The future is ahead. Prepare for it. The present is here. Live it.
That's so inspiring.
Layla McGuire,
Cameron Morgan.
BDTV.